Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Decay, grabbing all of the endings and all of the ending related achievements today. So what you want to do is you want to load up part 4. This is where the game ends, obviously. You are going to play to the part where you are finishing up on the second floor. You are going to do the last puzzle where you open up this painting and grab the gun and the second and final lockpick. So once you have that, you should have the gun, the bullet, and the 2 lockpicks. Make sure you don't load the gun just yet, so make sure you leave your inventory alone. You are going to leave the room and you should be back out on the second floor landing. Before you cross the plank to get back to the main area of the second floor, make sure you make a save here. Very important, don't mess with this save because we will be referring back to it later in order to get all of the endings and save ourselves extra playthroughs. So once you have the save ready, make sure you cross the plank and try your best not to fall off. Once you get to the other side, you are going to interact with the staircase to head on downstairs. This ghost is going to appear and is going to ask us who do you want to save. For this first one, we are going to save Lisey. So make sure you hit the A button to save her and not pick Emily. So once you have her, we are ready to continue. So head downstairs and you now have everything you need to open up the basement. So interact with the hatch and you should get this little lockpick puzzle. Once you get that done, the hatch should open and you can take the ladder downstairs. Once you're down there, you are going to do some puzzle stuff, and more importantly, you are going to have this dead body strapped to this bed right here. So in this ending, what you want to do is you want to load the gun. Just open up your inventory and combine the bullet with the gun. Then what you want to do is you want to turn around and you want to move forward. This ghost is going to appear and tell us some expositional stuff. Whatever the case, just head down the hallway. We have some shadow people chasing us, so you kind of have to hurry this part up. Quickly grab the key off of the chair, and then what you want to do is you want to turn around and then hurry up and get to the bed. As you can see, the shadow people are enclosing in on us. So what you want to do is you want to use the key on the dead body. You should get the last pair of handcuffs, but more importantly, free the dead body. So quickly turn around and you want to head down the hallway. Remember, we have that time limit to deal with, so you might want to hurry along. Once you get to the end, what you want to do is you want to keep clicking on this door until the doll appears. So just keep hitting A and then the doll should eventually appear at the bottom right corner of the door. Then what you want to do is you want to enter whatever door that doll is going to appear in. So in order, it's going to be forward, left, and then 180 degrees back, and then it's going to be to the right. So you want to do it in that order. It's going to be that order every single time, so remember that order when we do the subsequent playthroughs. Once you get that order correct, you should end up in the barn where the chapter started. Turn to the right and then head through this door. This ghost is going to appear and give us more exposition, and the barn door is going to open up. Head back inside and then head through that door. You should meet this dude. You get 3 more choices. For this playthrough, we are going to pick the second choice, which is to shoot him. So hit the X button and you should shoot him, and that's going to give us the proper ending right here where he dies and we manage to save both of our family members. So there's the first ending and our achievement for beating the game and getting the good ending. 200 gamer score for getting the good ending and then beating the game, which is also beating part 4 for 100 gamer score, and that is going to be the first one. Now to get the other endings, obviously we have to go back. So hit the continue feature and that should put us right at the start of the basement. So what you want to do is you want to head back down, and this time once you're down there, what you want to do is you want to make sure you load the gun again. So make sure you open up your inventory, put the bullet in the gun, go to the dead body, but this time instead of freeing her, we are going to use the 3 handcuffs we picked up as part of that achievement in order to strap her down to the bed. So make sure you handcuff her with all 3 handcuffs, and you should get a bonus achievement right here for using all 4 handcuffs called Left to Suffer for 10 gamer score. Continue down the hallway like normal, making sure you do the doll puzzle and all that stuff. Once you get to the office, make sure you pick shoot him again. That should result in you getting the second ending since we made sure we strapped the dead body down. Then back to the continue feature. This time you want to make sure you don't load the gun, so keep the bullet and the gun separate in your inventory. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't interact with the dead body, so we are going to leave her attached with 1 handcuff, and then we're just going to head down. This time you want to make sure you pick shoot yourself. You are going to shoot yourself, but since there's no bullet, you aren't going to die. Instead, you get executed and you get the loser ending, as you can see here. So that's 3 out of 8. Then we are going to hop back in. This time, what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't load the gun. So same thing, keep the bullet and the gun separate. And this time you want to make sure you pick shoot him, and you are going to shoot him. But since you don't have a bullet in the gun, you aren't going to be able to kill him. And then you get the no hero ending. Then we are going to do another playthrough, so go back to continue, and this time you want to make sure you load the gun, so bullet in the gun. And this time what you want to do is you want to make sure you pick shoot yourself, and since the gun is loaded, you are going to kill yourself, and then you should get to the coward ending. Next up, we are going to start our next playthrough, so hit continue, and then this time we are going to load the gun. So back in our inventory, gun and bullet, mix those together, and then we are going to make our way to the office. This time we are going to spare him, which is going to just kick us to an ending where he kills our whole family, so we get the fooled ending. So we should be 6 out of 8 endings at this point, and we should be done with all of the endings involving saving Lisey. Now what we have to do is we have to get the remaining 2 endings, which involve us saving Emily. So what you want to do is you want to head back upstairs, and this time you want to head back downstairs once we're up there. The ghost should reappear if you remember to make that save earlier and not save over it. This time when you talk to the ghost, you want to make sure you pick Emily, so hit the B button, and then what you have to do is you have to head back downstairs, and then head back into the basement. Once you're down there, the first ending we're going to go for is going to involve us having to load the gun. So back in your inventory, combine the gun with the bullet, and then what we also have to do is we have to make sure we free the dead body. So what you want to do is you want to turn around, head down, you get to the ghost lady, and then you're going to get the shadow people to pop up. Quickly run down the hallway, and then make sure you grab the key off of the chair, and then if you remember, we are going to bring this back and then interact with the dead body, and then we're going to free her of all of the handcuffs. After that, just do your usual, head down the hallway, do the doll puzzle, get into the barn, turn to the right, talk to the ghost lady, and then go into the barn door, and then get to the dude's office. And this time, we are going to make sure we shoot him. So make sure you shoot him, and then he should get gunned down, and we are going to get ending number 7. Now, we have one more ending to go before we get our final achievement, so make sure you do continue, and that should put you back on the first floor. Make sure you head back upstairs. We have to meet the ghost girl again, so make sure you go back up there, head back down, and she should reappear. Once again, we have not overwritten that save we made in the first place. So this time, make sure you pick Emily again, so hit the B button. Then what you want to do is you want to head back into the basement, and this time you want to make sure you load the gun, so put the bullet into the gun. Also, leave the dead body alone, so once you load the gun, just head straight for the hallway, head into the office, make sure you shoot him this time, and since we shot him and didn't free the dead body, we should get the sadness ending. That should be the 8th and final ending. Once you get back to the main screen, you should be good for your achievement. 100 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.